So, if you want to know more about how can you make sales daily, subscribe in this channel. Here, I'm going to teach you how to make sales daily, especially using AI. In this video, I'd like to talk with you about how can you unlock the engine that brings you leads every single day. For me, this is most important part. You need to pay attention now and figure out the best way to do it. I know a lot of you watching this video right now, maybe I have this specific type of lead. Nate, I have a business or I have a job or I have a work and I don't know exactly the best way to starting use digital marketing strategies. So I have a friend, he always tell me about, he used this phrase about the golden handcuff. This guy have a great job, he have a great salary, annual salary, but he's thinking about I don't have control for my life right now. He used to work at home, and our company say, "Hey, everyone going back to the office. No more work from home. No more work at your house. Now going back." And he's really frustrated about that because he feel like he don't have control about this. So maybe this is your type of person right now. This is your reality. You're looking for new ways to make money. Maybe something in the future you don't depend only about your job. But I know a lot of you already work with digital marketing strategies. And sometimes you watch a lot of videos, a lot of content, and you try to figure out what's the bottom line to do this, to build this strategy, to build this project, and to make more sales and to make more money. So my goal here in this video and this channel is teaching you the easiest way you can starting and make your first results or getting better results. Okay, so let's do this. The reality is most business don't fail because their product is bad. They fail because nobody know they exist. But like I told you, maybe in your case, you don't have a product yet. You don't have like an ebook or an online training, or you don't have a lead magnet. You don't have any strategy for attract leads. I always separate in two types of clients here, two types of person. The first one is about you trying to make money with your content, with your acknowledge. You're starting to sell your digital product or service based on your acknowledge. And the second type is you already have a business. Doesn't matter if it's digital one or it's a physical one or it's selling service. So every time I'm talking about the first one, I'm talking about you build new funnels or new offers using your acknowledge as a base for your offer. And the second type, you already have a product or service. So the problem is when nobody know about you or about your offer or about your funnel, the problem here is every time you try to starting an ads or a campaign, you start from scratch because you don't have a system. You don't have a daily campaign, reach new people, attract new leads every single day. And that's why you start a campaign and say, oh, this is not getting any result, then you stop it. Then you try again, then you stop it. And you keep this on and on. But the big idea I would like to share with you here is lead generation is not about luck. It's a system you can turn on, scale, and predict. So you need to build first a system for your company. First one, if you're thinking about selling your acknowledge as an ebook or training, no matter what, your system needs to reach people who already are looking for content, books, training. The same thing is if you're looking to sell your service, you need to build a system who attract people who already know about this and looking for the service. This is the main thing. This is the big idea here. It's a system you can turn on, but you need to build a system. Now I'd like to talk with you a little bit more about the first two steps for the system and how you can use AI in this process. In my next video, I'd like to share with you ChatGPT and other AIs. You can have this prompt, you can have this strategy, but for me, it's important for me to you understand what's the best way you can do this right now. So the lesson number one is you need to find the right people. Instead of trying to reach everyone, you start by define exactly who you want to sell. Write down their age, job, pain, dream, all that kind of stuff. But the bottom line here is the prompt. So when you use this prompt, I want you to act as a marketing, and you can feel here like marketing research, marketing strategy, marketing copywriter, or paid traffic manager. You can ask to AI act as. So when you use this prompt, you change the personality for the AI. You change the background. You change the way AI not only answering you but doing a research or doing the task you're asking for. And also, you need to describe about your product or service. But here it's important to you understand you need to describe. For example, I want you to act as a marketing strategist. My product or service, or my service is I help American entrepreneurs selling your digital product or service in Brazil. Brazil is a huge market. There's a lot of opportunities. And it's easier for someone outside Brazil, especially coming from United States, to sell digital products or service in Brazil. But the problem is they don't know how the market works. They don't know the best strategies. They don't know about the culture. They don't know about the copywriting style you need to use. They don't know nothing about this. Look, this is my prompt, okay? I'm talking about this because this is my prompt. This is a service I have. I have American entrepreneurs or people who are living in US who have online training or books in English sell this product in Brazil. So I need to describe. I need to talk about this is my product. This is opportunity. This is what I understand about this. This is what I understand about that. And you need to describe. A lot of people when try to use AI, they just give like one or two phrases. You need to go in details. You need to talk way more about your product or service. And then when you start to talk about your audience, about the profile, you can ask to AI to search for you and look for this information. Because once you do that, once you start to, hey, this is my profile, but also I need you to think more about this audience, this target. I need your help and try to figure out because AI can do this. How? Well, AI can search using Google, research tools, keywords tools, social medias, YouTube, a lot of different places, and the AI can understand what people in your profile audience are looking for. So this is gold for you. Thinking about this, main pains or frustrations. When I understand the desires, when I understand the pain, the problem, I can have like the big picture about my audience. This is really, really important, guys. Once you have that, you can start your next step. Okay, but this is the prompt. Okay, this is the prompt you need to use. The second step, it's about build a simple offer. Don't sell your whole service at once. At once. Offer a quick win. They can say yes. For example, a free guide, a call, or give a here. I'm giving you a couple of examples here, but you need to understand that. Like I told you before, I have a lot of different service and product and books, but I need to choose one to grab attention, to attract attention. Why I'm using the marketing in Brazil or selling a digital product or service in Brazil as the main source of attracting leads, because that one for me can give me like an easier way to grab attention in a unique way, because you don't have a lot of people talking about this. Hey, you need my help to sell your digital product or services in Brazil. I can help you with that. So what I'd like to share here is you need to choose a specific message to go into the cold traffic and attract people. And once you do that, you can offer your normal offer, like your regular offer. So you need to think about this. Okay, if I like to write an ebook about investments, investments is like general, but you need to choose something more specific. Maybe bitcoins, maybe retirement strategies. I don't know, but you need to choose something really, really specific to attract people to a broad message. And when you use AI, you need to ask, I want you to act as a direct response marketer. Why? Because direct marketing is 100% about you receive an answer. You receive something to, you can have a measurable about this, you can have an answer about that, you can have like data about this. If you recording a video talking about the specific topic and people engage with that, you have the answer. Look, here you are at describe your product service, so you can use here again. But now you asking AI to help you to build this offer. So what you can do is you can start, okay, I have this broad message, I have this general offer, and I'm looking for a specific message, something more, something small, something specific, something unique, and you start to talking about this offer, it's talking about this, and after a while, AI can help you to choose your specific message. Let me give you a clear example about this. AI, it's a uh, uh, something general, something broad, something really, really. I have a lot of content I can talk about with about AI, but what I choose to use is how can you build ebooks in minutes using ChatGPT? So I can teach you a lot of things about AI, but I can't, oh, I shouldn't try to talk about everything at once. So for me, I started talking about ebooks and AI, copywriting and AI, lead magnet and AI. So after that, I can start talking about different topics. So this is the main strategy here. This is the first and second step. After that, we can build a lead magnet. And after that, we can follow up and then we can track and scale. But this two part here, it's about creation. It's about going from scratch until you have a profile and you have a offer. This is really hard to do it because you have thousands of options. You have a lot of different things you can choose. You have a lot of different personality you can choose for your profile, customers. So it's really hard to make this specific decision. That's why AI is so important here. Like I told you before, a lot of you have service you sell, and you have the same service, but you have the clients completely different. You have one client who looking for this goal, and you have another client who complain about that problem. So if you start to thinking about your audience and your clients and start to understand, oh, normally this problem here attract my best clients. So I supposed to talk about more this. I supposed to talk more about that. And then you start to figure out the best way to attract your best leads. So it's not just about unlock the engine that brings your leads every day. It's about unlock the engine that brings your best leaders every single day. So this is the main message here. And for a lot of you, the easiest way to do that is writing ebooks. You can write in free PDF and start to test this message, or you can write a paid ebook, a paid PDF, so you can test this offer. You can test this audience. And I have an AI called MoneyBook AI. You can use this AI to write the book, to do your research, to choose your title. You can do pretty much everything using this only AI. It's less than 50 bucks, 47 bucks, because I have the number in the real in my mind, but it's something around 47 bucks. And you have 1 year access to using whatever you want, how many times you want, to write how many books you needed. So if you know more about this offer, I'll put here in the description and also in the comments. In my next video, I'd like to talk with you more about copywriting and AI, but especially copywriting who can attract the best customers, the best leads for you. So I see you in the next video. And if you watch this video, this is really, really, really important for me. As you can see, as you can maybe recognize, my first language is Portuguese. I'm from Brazil. Now I'm living in the US for more than 4 years. I have a company here, but most of my clients are from Brazil. And I help a lot of entrepreneurs who live in the US to sell digital products in Brazil. So I built this new channel to start this new product, talking directly with US entrepreneur or people who speak English around the world. So it's really important for me talk with you about that, receive your feedback and your comments and your questions, because I'm in this market for more than 14 years. And I have a lot of clients. I have meetings in English, all that kind of stuff. But this is the first time I stop and say, hey, let me have my YouTube channel and let me start my content in English and teach in English and talk more about this strategy, because I always thinking about we have a lot of great guys working already in this market. But I understand some of you need something more simple and direct. And for someone who's is outside the market and then I'm going inside the market, because I start as a salesman, door to door sales. This is now it's my word, but in the past it was not my word, the digital word. And I understand some of you need something more simple and direct and easy to understand. And this is my goal here. Teaching you how to use AI and digital marketing and copywriting and funnel in an easier way. One, to start your new business. If you don't want to have just only one source of income, or two, if you have a business and you like to scale your business using AI, digital marketing, funnel strategies, all that kind of stuff. So that's it. I hope you've watched the whole video. Give your comments, subscribe to my channel, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.